Hello, everyone. This is Psychic Amanda Marquez, and welcome to my channel. Today, I invite you to choose from the potion bottles, and I will be doing a reading for each colored potion bottle. So, I will give you a moment to take a look, and you can choose either the blue, the green, the yellow, the red, or the purple potion bottle. So, the question we're going to be asking the cards today and spirit today is, what lesson is the universe trying to teach me right now? Starting with the blue potion bottle, we will jump right in. So, we do have the Eight of Cups showing up here for you, which shows us that there is definitely a journey that you are on currently. It is definitely time for you to seek, right? And so, this person is a little bit isolated, right? It is okay to take some time for yourself and to isolate so that new ideas can start to form within your mind. This is also about taking some time to get some fresh air. Sometimes we think that we have to just go, go, go in order to get what we want in life. But sometimes you can find the answers if you just take the time to relax, to go outside, to enjoy the beauty of nature, right? And if it's too hot for you where you're at, because I'm in Arizona, if it is too hot for you, make a little sacred sanctuary within your home and give yourself some space to kind of get lost in meditation, to be able to have some answers just kind of flow in for you without, trying to find the answer by overthinking, right? Overthinking doesn't always solve the problem. It can actually create barriers so that you are unable to, find a solution. Sometimes you got to let go to get ahead. So you do have the Queen of Swords showing up for you here as well, which we were just talking about letting go, right? Queen of Swords is cutting ties with the old to embrace or to allow the new to unfold in our lives. This is a card about transformation as represented by the butterfly on her forehead. She believes in what lies ahead of her. She believes in her dreams. She believes in her goals. This could be he or she, right? Um, she's led, and I always like to say supported by the angels as well in this process, or your spirit guides, you know people on the other side looking out for you. You definitely aren't going through this alone. These are very spiritual cards, actually all of them are, but just looking at this Queen of Swords, just know that when you do cut ties from the past and move forward, it's going to be a freeing experience. It's going to give you your confidence back, and it's really going to help you to flow more easily in a forward direction. You also have the Ace of Pentacles showing up for you here. The Ace of Pentacles is all about utilizing your intuition, right? When you utilize your intuition, you create for yourself. That could be an income, it could be future, it could be financial gain, right? This Ace of Pentacles is saying that your intuition is going to allow you to receive if you allow yourself to listen, right? And you also have the Queen of Pentacles showing up for you as well. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's chilling, right? She's got her mind on her money and her money on her mind. Obviously, she's staring at that stuff, right? But she's standing on solid ground and she's surrounded by peace, right? She's surrounded by peaceful vibes. She's happy. She's in her moment. She's, as Spirit said, frolicking, right? Because she's done everything that she needs to do to get to where she is, and she's feeling fully supported by the universe around her. So trust in your intuition, and it will take you down the right path to get to where you are. Of course, there will be hard work along the way, and there will probably be some disappointments, some setbacks, right? But as long as you get back up and try again, right, you will eventually get to where you're feeling this peace. And that's what we're looking for here. So this is a very good reading for you, Blue Potion bottles. Up next, we do have the green potion. So, looking here, you do have the exhaustion card showing up for you right away. So, it may feel like everything in the world is coming at you all at once. You're just like, you like it takes everything for you to kind of get out of bed and keep going and keep doing it, right? It's just like you're in this fight for survival, this fight to get what you want, right? And it's really taking a toll on your physical and mental health, everything. But this card shows me that you are almost to the finish line, right? You just got to keep on pushing through. I hate to say it, but this is kind of like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger type of a thing. You are battling something right now, but you do got to continue to fight so that you can make it through. This battle does show up with opportunities that will help you rise along the way, help you to feel better if it's a health situation. The Wheel of Fortune shows me that there's opportunities coming your way that are going to open up new doors for you so that you're not feeling like this anymore, right? So you're at the cusp of some change, some new opportunities that really invite you to thrive in life, right? Without feeling like, you're being drug around every day, right? You have the 10 of cups showing up here, and, she's a beautiful card. She's just all about standing on solid ground, being with the ones that you love, building together, right? This is the happy home card, happy family, happy life. So everything that you're working for right here, brings opportunities, and then you get to this place where everything that you're wanting is really starting to grow. This can be a new home on the horizon, right? Like a new opportunity to purchase a home or to get the home of your dreams. This is also a very strong romance card, which represents a very happy relationship as well. So, if we're looking at this from a relationship perspective, we see that somebody may have been in the dating game for a while. They're feeling beat up from it. And there's a lot of opportunities out there, a lot of people to choose from. But it looks like you're the right person is coming for you, and you do have that sense of stability coming in as well. So there's a lot of different ways to kind of look at this, but that's what spirits showing me right now or telling me. We also have here the 5 of Swords. So Five of Swords showing up after all this. So once you get everything that you desire, it doesn't mean that life's going to be, without drama, things like that. So the 5 of Swords is showing me that it's like walking on eggshells around people. You know what they're telling me in my mind is that in order for you to get what you want, you're going to have to start telling some people no, right? You could be very kind hearted, always wanting to give, give, give. But right now is a time for you to really focus on what's going to make you thrive in life, right? And so saying no is going to be important for you, and it's going to piss some people off. That's what we're seeing here. The 5 of Swords. You're walking on eggshells around somebody, somebody's missing you, people are missing you. Um, they're feeling like you're missing out on things or not prioritizing them. But really, what you're prioritizing is getting to a place where you can eventually start to give more of yourself to others. But right now isn't that time because you're on this path to really create for yourself so you have that abundance. So your cup is full enough to pour from. Right now it shows up that your cup is not full, right? You're not feeling super energetic because you're putting your energy in where you need to so that you can thrive in life, right? So there is going to be some haters on the other side when you do get what you're looking for, and you're still going to have really strong boundaries, and there's going to be people that are pissed off and don't want to see you shine, and that is okay. Just remember what you did it for. Remember that this is what it's for, is your happiness, the people around you, the people that matter the most to you, taking care of them, loving them, and making sure that they are safe. So don't worry about these folks over here, okay? Many blessings to you guys with the green bottle. We are going to go ahead and move on to the yellow bottle next. All right, my yellow bottle people, we do have the Knight of Wands showing up for you. Knight of Wands is definitely already letting go of something. She's moving forward. She's let go of chaos. She knows what she's focusing on, right? She has strong determination and willpower, right? She's very confident in who she is, he or she, right? Moving forward with great strength, right? Understanding that even though things may be chaotic around you, even though it may feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders and there's always something around the corner trying to get you, that you are strong through any process, right? You're going to make it through that process and come out even stronger on the other side. And you also show up, you know, that your prayers are being listened to, whether you believe in God, the universe, whatever it is, your people on the other side, your ancestors, your prayers are being heard, right? You're not alone in this. They're listening to you and they will help you through this. They do show me the Knight of Swords coming in for you. The Knight of Swords is like when you're prepared for battle, but it's also like, you know, being protected as well, like true love coming in, your knight in shining armor. You show up as maybe having some battles ahead of you to fight, but ultimately you show up as being well prepared for those battles and able to win, right? And this is also a card about love as well. So the battles that you have to fight are driven and fueled by the love in your heart. So they show me that you're definitely going to win the battles ahead of you. But it's really important that you don't let the battles that go on within your mind take over and kind of take away your, I want to say your strength, or I don't know, your sense of safety, right? So they're showing me like maybe a lot of like mental struggles going on, like fighting within the mind. And to not allow that to happen, to know that in the physical world you are capable of overcoming the challenge ahead of you or the battle ahead of you, and you do show up as winning. But yeah, I guess I was talking about the mental health right before we got to the hanged woman or the hanged man over here, right? This is somebody who's struggling with mental health. You're replaying like scenarios in your head over and over again, and that's not really benefiting you at all. Right? Just replaying things, it just sends you down a rabbit hole and whoosh, you know, you're gone, your day's gone, your time is like, you know, flying away because you're spending time focusing on things that are not important. Or when you're stressing about things, it doesn't really change the outcome. It just freaks you out and gives you more to fear, right? So try to stay out of those fear based thoughts because they do show me a win coming in for you. All right. Up next, we do have our red potion. So let's get that cracking. Red potion. Okay, so for those of you who chose the red potion, we do have the Hierophant showing up for you. The Hierophant is all about seeing things from 360 degrees, right? Can you put yourself in the shoes of somebody else? They definitely show me this being more about like arguments. So this could be friendships or relationship based. There's some arguments going on. Um, not understanding each other really well. So the Hierophant asks you to be the bigger person and to see the situation from the other person's point of view, right? When you do that, it allows you to have more compassion for whoever it is you're bickering with or having these disagreements with, right? They do show me when you allow yourself to see things from their point of view. It's also okay. So Spirit says it's also important to talk about emotional maturity. Know who you're dealing with, right? So there may be different people in your life that do not have the same level of emotional maturity as you do, right? So it might just be easier, right, for you, for your mental health, for your physical health, for your energy to see the thing from the other person's point of view, even if you're right, just for a moment, right? So that you can have this fluid conversation with this individual, because I don't feel like arguing in this situation is going to get you the result that you're that you're looking for. It's kind of like understanding where this person is on an emotional level and seeing things from their side, even if you are right, is really going to help you to move forward, right? Or understand at least how to have a conversation with them so that you can get things resolved, right? You do have the Queen of Wands showing up for you. The Queen of Wands is all about understanding who you are, letting go of things that are not important, right? So we can get hung up on let's just use something silly as an example, like who did the dishes today, right? Like I've done the dishes for 3 days in a row, so I'm mad at my partner, right? But it's really about understanding like what they may be carrying as well, what maybe has happened to them in the past 3 days at work. That's what I mean by looking at it from a different person's perspective. Has it really like caused you so much pain to have done those dishes for 3 days in a row? Just maybe even asking your partner like what's going on? Like how are you feeling? Is there anything that's going on that maybe I can help you with by talking things through, right? And even just discussing the fact that maybe you could use some help, but doing so in like a gentle tone rather than like nagging or nitpicking at each other. And this is just an example that I'm using. This could be any kind of example of something where arguments are coming from situations that don't really matter and they're robbing you of your energy, right? So the Queen of Wands is saying, let go of the past, know who you are, put your crown on and move forward, right? Because otherwise you're going to be really stressed out. So this could even be like stressing out about financial situations. Maybe somebody's in your life and they're short on something, short on a bill this week and they can get you back in like 2 weeks, right? And you're like, oh my God, that's a long time. I'm short too, right? But like just really kind of figuring things out so it can work out for you. Like if you can do it, do it. If you can't, you can't, but have a conversation about it. Don't let it turn into something that's like super explosive or where everybody's stressing out. Because you have the Queen of Cups showing up for you, and the Queen of Cups is all about communication. It's your saving grace here, right? It shows me that you are a great communicator when you allow yourself to be. I mean, because Spirit's showing me that you have a wicked attitude too. So you can communicate things in a beautiful and eloquent way, or you can communicate things in a way where it's like the demons are coming out of you, right? And those are felt and received differently by the recipient, right? So you're gonna catch more flies with honey in this situation, is what I'm getting. So excuse me, try to be as kind as you can right now when it comes to whoever it is that you're having like a an argument with, and really assess where where the issue is and really ask yourself if it's worth it, right? Is it worth it to continue on and fight this person over something that can be resolved really easily? Because I feel like your mental health is not worth it, right? They're showing me like what you're going to feel from the arguing is going to be way worse than just kind of moving past it, right? So that's what's showing up for you, my red bottled people. And next we are on to the last folks here, the purple potion. So let's go ahead and get that started for you guys. All right. So the first thing you guys have coming up here is the star card. The star card is beautiful. It does represent your spirit guides being led by your spirit. They're sending you wisdom, right? The wisdom to get through hard times, right? So it's really important that you take the time to kind of listen with them. I know I mentioned meditation a lot, but it's something that really allows you to set everything else on the side for a moment and get into this place of deep relaxation where it's a lot easier for spirit to communicate with you, right? So if you show up for them, I always say they'll show up for you. So make sure you take some time to show up for spirit, because spirit is wanting to teach you something or to drop some knowledge on you and to let you know that they're walking you through a very difficult time here, because you do have this nine of swords here. Swords, this guy's, he's getting shanked up, right? Like, because he's fucking exhausted, right? He's just very exhausted. Everything in life is just like taking bites out of him or her, like just feeling like you can't take anymore. It's your last straw, right? Like you're about to snap. This is just like being at this place where you really need to take a step back and restore yourself, right? Spirit does show me that they're going to get you to that place of restoration, but sometimes it's about knowing for yourself when you need to go and when you need to stop, right? Sometimes your body, right? Your body, this Nine of Swords is showing me your body is saying to you that you need to rest. Otherwise, it's going to be problems, right? This is a problems card and it shows up in a physical sense. And so, Spirit is showing me that right now you need to take a step back. You just need to take a step back for a minute, whether that be like a day or something like that, just a day where you get some nice relaxation, some sleep, some meditation, something like that. Rest when you can, because your body is really asking that of you at this time. It could be your body or it could be your mind, right? Because you can be very stressed out, and that takes away your energy in the physical body as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like a health crisis, right? It can be something where you're so stressed out and you're doing so much that your mind is just overwhelmed, and so now you're starting to feel it in your body, right? So this is just something that's kind of trying to prevent that. It's like Spirit's trying to warn you, just take a step back, play a video game or something, do something that you're really going to enjoy, Netflix and chill, whatever it is that makes you happy. Just take a step back. Give your mind time to recuperate. Right. You got the Page of Pentacles showing up for you. The Page of Pentacles is saying that you're going to know when it's time to move. Right. The Page of Pentacles is getting that money, right? Getting that money, it's flowing to them. But that's all about timing, right? And first, as I said before, you need to take a step back. That it's coming to you, right? Being patient is super important, but it's something that most of us just really aren't good at. So they are showing me that if you are patient, the things that you're wanting are going to come to you naturally, but you do need to pay attention to your body, to your mind, to your health right now, because it's not lying to you. It's giving you those warnings for a reason so you can be protected, right? So the Page of Pentacles does show me that that is showing up in good time for you. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is showing you, this is what I call my sitting on the dock of the bay card. And remember, we were talking about patience here. So um basically it's like waiting for things to kind of come your way, right? And so when those things do come your way, you'll be off and sailing into the sunset and everything will be beautiful. But this is all about a matter of timing. So you don't have to like um keep running so fast that you're feeling like you don't have anything left to give. Just be patient with the process. It's going to pay off in time, and that's kind of what's showing up here for you guys. It's just really about patience, trust, and also your wishes coming true. So know that you are fully supported in that. So if you did enjoy these readings, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And it's definitely been a pleasure reading for y'all today. You have a beautiful evening, day, whatever it is where you are. Many blessings.